Hello and welcome to the second round of the FPO lead card at the Swedish Open. This is the back nine, and with you today is Emanuelsson and
Elin Clarenäs.
And going into the back nine, Wiebke is in the lead with +3, and Sofie has +5, so she gained quite a lot of strokes, and Soile has +11, so she lost a little bit.
And this is hole 10. It's a downhill hole, and the basket is to the right, close to a stone wall, and there's also an OB behind the basket.
And there's heavy wind from the left, which can be a good thing. If you throw to the left, the wind will carry it to the basket. Here we have Wiebke from Germany, who's in the lead. Yeah, nice drive.
Thank you.
And here we have Soile from Finland. And what does Soile mean in Finnish?
It means northern lights.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When I was visiting Finland, she was driving me around to the courses. So now she's been living at my house. Been really nice.
There were two rare misses, I think, by these two women. Maybe the wind had something to do with it. Hole 11. 135 meters.
It's a quite difficult par 3 because the basket is on a downhill to the right front here, and it's also tricky wind from the left to right. Often pushes the disc downhill too early.
And if you think the grass looks weird, it's because it's artificial grass.
Yeah, it's an emergency situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a smart solution, though. Makes the fairway nicer.
Yeah.
And
otherwise, it would have been a mud bath.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Sofie's throw. She landed here.
Wow.
It's quite a tricky par 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we do threes on this, it feels a bit like a birdie, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the placement of the basket is tricky also, so it can roll away.
Yeah. I think this one was, according to the statistics, the hardest hole on the course, game par.
Even if you're 20 meters from the basket, it's a bit nervous to see if it stays or if it rolls away.
Yeah.
So here, all three of them did bogeys. Now they're walking down to hole 12.
And that's a windy one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when it's no wind, it's always windy on this hole.
Yes, definitely. And there's an OB on the left side. And the basket is behind the tree here.
And it's usually a heavy headwind from the tee. Yeah. You can see the wind here. So it's quite easy that the disc goes too far right, or that it goes up in the air and goes OB.
That's a good shot.
That's a very good shot. Yeah. It's good to throw pretty low on this hole, unless you want to go for the basket, of course.
It's a bit too much hyzer.
Yeah.
And skips OB.
Oh, just OB.
And she has an open line
Yeah,
to the basket.
that's good.
Here's a risk
Nice.
that the disc is rolling OB after the basket.
Yeah.
So it's tricky.
Especially since the wind pushes it up in
Yeah.
that direction. Also.
Yeah.
Death putt.
Yeah.
Hits the flag. Nice putt by Wiebke. And in the background you could see Elin and Louise. So Elin, why aren't you playing this tournament?
No, I really wanted to, but I cannot because I'm pregnant. Now it's only 1.5 months
Yeah.
left. I'm too fat.
At least it's good for all the staff that they had you to help out with stuff.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been planning a lot.
Yeah.
And this is hole 30. It's quite tricky with a lot of trees, but it's not so far. There's this straight line, and you can also choose the hyzer line on the right side.
And the row behind is not OB.
Nope, it has been.
Yeah. Then it was even trickier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, the first round Sofie was very close to acing this hole. Wiebke takes the hyzer route, yes. Yeah. It's nice. Which one do you prefer? The straight one or the hyzer?
Definitely the straight one.
Yeah.
I'm not a hyzer player.
Yeah. I always have a problem here if I should take a driver or a mid-range, because mid-range is easier to get straight to the basket, but I don't always reach it.
I usually take a fairway driver.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do.
And now it's raining as well. Not very nice.
You could see that she really wanted that putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice too. So Wiebke takes one shot back from Sofie.
This is hole 14. It's also a lot of trees. And you want to go sort of in an S line to reach over the hill here. And the basket is down there.
Yeah, and this is a beautiful little clearing where the basket is. And you see the sun shining there. It's like a bit like a forest from the children's books.
Yeah.
When the weather is nice.
It's a perfect line.
Very good. Yeah. She's over the hill.
Very good.
That's more than you can ask for.
Yeah, actually.
And Sofie is competing for a new club in Vänersborg, Tvåstad Disc Golf. And she's the current Swedish champion in the women's division.
That's okay.
Mm.
You can see the basket behind the trees.
Very good upshot. Run for a birdie. So right now there's 3 shots between Wiebke and Sofie.
And this is hole 15, and it's a right turn. And recently the city also took some trees here without permission.
Yeah, you can see all the stubs around the basket.
And it's a sad thing to see. And it's also OB behind the basket.
Yeah, so putting becomes a lot easier on this hole now.
Yeah.
You don't have to putt around the trees.
Mm.
Is there a risk that they will take more trees? Have they learned, or have you?
No, they don't understand. That's the sad part.
Yeah. Beautiful drive. Yeah.
We try to have a dialogue, but it's hard when they don't want to understand.
Please take those trees instead. They look old.
Very good.
Great putt by Wiebke. Is that outside the circle? Or just on the line, maybe? Yeah. Nice, 2 there too. Yep. Star frame. Yeah. Very well done.
Yeah, and this is hole 16. It's tricky with all the equipment for the skiing that we are sharing this area with, but here's also a double mando, and then it's a bit downhill, and we come to the basket.
So in the first shot you want to land somewhere in the middle, so you have a chance to throw between the mando trees to the basket on your second shot. Otherwise you have to lay up. And with the strong headwind, it's usually don't get as far as you can otherwise. Yeah, Sofie is maybe a little bit too much to the right.
Yeah, she forces to make an anhyzer later.
And the gap between the mandos is quite thin, so you don't want to go for it unless you're sure you can make it. That's nice. That was on the. That was between the mandos?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
patches.
Yeah.
It's a downhill putt here for Sofie.
Par for Wiebke. Sofie's putting for par, I believe. Yeah, Sofie said she's very happy with the driving this weekend, but not as happy with the putting. So, 4 throws between Sofie and Wiebke now.
And this is hole 17. It's a tricky par 3, quite long and up and down. And then it's quite a lot of wind also here to consider.
Yeah, with the drone footage, it's not that windy, but this round was very windy.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get either to the right or left. It's good to throw low. Yeah, exactly like Wiebke does. Throw low, so you have a good placement for the next shot. Soile, come back.
It's a small water
Yeah.
on the right, but she misses it. Yeah. She passes through.
Yeah, went through everything.
Now it's uphill, the last part.
A standstill. That's an excellent upshot from that position.
Yeah. It's a bit long.
Yeah, it's up.
Wiebke has a photo of her baby on the mini disc to make her happy. I think it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it keeps the focus in the right place.
Yeah.
So a nice par there by Sofie. So she gained 1 stroke again. So there's 3 strokes behind her and Wiebke.
Yeah, and this is the last hole. It's quite long, par 5. And it's downhill in the beginning and then uphill in the end. And the basket is placed quite difficult at the edge of the hill. And there's also a lot of wind here. The risk for big rolls down.
So a good place to land is just like a meter short or something. So you're just before the basket rather than to go up on the hill, because then you always have a death putt. Good drive.
It's good throw.
Yeah, this hole can really differentiate the people throwing far and the people that are not throwing that far.
Yeah.
So there are a bunch of eagles in the FPO division.
Yeah.
You want to be left of the sign? Yeah. And the sign says Borås, which is the city where the course is. How old is the course?
It's from 2010, so it's just over 10 years.
Yeah, and it has 27 holes, right?
Yeah.
But they're only playing 1 to 18
Yeah.
in this tournament.
There's going to be a lot of changes because the last part of this course is going to close for us, and it's going to be only cross skiing on this part. So we're trying to find other areas where we can be alone.
That's too bad.
It's bad and also good because we at winter have to close half the course, and if we're not sharing the space with the skiing, maybe we can have an open course all year round.
That's a nice option by Wiebke. It's always sad when holes disappear, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Mm.
You want more holes all the time.
Yeah.
So this event, they're planning to redo it in 2 years, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first Swedish Open.
Yeah. It will definitely come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've done an excellent job organizing this event.
Thank you.
So par. Even though it's a short putt, it's tricky with the wind in the background. Yeah, par by Wiebke too. She looks happy that it's over. Par by Sofie. Yeah. So now Sofie is 3 throws behind Wiebke, and Soile is 10 throws behind. So since we don't have footage of the third FPO round, the final, we will show you quickly what happened at the end. And Elin, you were there, you saw the round.
Yeah, and it was really tight between Wiebke and Sofie all the way until hole 16. And Wiebke missed Mando, and on the second attempt she hit the Mando tree and landed safe but not in a good spot. Sofie, she did a birdie, and Wiebke got a 7.
And we also heard that Sofie did a birdie on hole 11 on the 135-meter hole. We can hear the cheering through the woods. And she was on fire this round. Big congratulations to Sofie for winning this tournament. And thank you all for watching from Borås. And
we of course welcome you in 2 years when we hopefully do this event one more time.
Yeah, and hopefully we have footage of all the 3 women's round that time.